I know I'm a little late to the party talking about the Graflex lightsaber, the original lightsaber that was featured in The Force Awakens. That movie's been out for a few years now. The Last Jedi is coming out in a few months. So, well, we'll be seeing more of this lightsaber, I'm sure. But I wanted to talk about just the presence of this lightsaber in The Force Awakens. Now, okay, first of all, to get out of the way, this is a toothbrush. This is my best representation of the lightsaber that I have right now, unfortunately. I have other, sabers like this, Ultra Sabers, Aeon LEV4, but, not quite the Graflex. So, here's my poor substitute for it. My unopened, exciting Star Wars toothbrush. Anyway, so were you expecting this lightsaber to turn up in that movie? I mean, I don't know. Well, for me it's hard to say because I guess we saw it pretty quickly when the trailers came out and it became pretty clear that the lightsaber was back. But I'm trying to think before that when I knew a new Star Wars movie was coming out, I don't think I was going to guess that they would bring this back. It looked very final in Empire Strikes Back when Luke loses this. It looks very final. I mean, the saber kind of tumbles down. It's like in episode 1 when Obi-Wan loses his saber, down that generator shaft thingy. Like, you're not really expecting that to turn up again, are you? So it's kind of like that in Empire Strikes Back, but somehow, miraculously, the lightsaber comes back. And I know that's one of kind of the hanging threads out there, and a lot of speculation about that, along with Rey's parents and Finn's parents and stuff like that. But it's just, I don't know. I guess I have mixed feelings about it. On the one hand, at this point, it is such an almost Skywalker family heirloom. You have Obi-Wan saving it after his duel with Anakin and giving it to Luke. You have that history there. So, in a way, it's kind of like, why end it? Even though Luke loses it in Empire Strikes Back, it's kind of like, why end the legacy there? Let it go to the next generation one more time, somehow, because it's miraculously recovered. But I don't know. One of the problems I guess I have with doing that, on the one hand, I'm just kind of torn because on the one hand, the whole family heirloom thing is kind of neat and passing it down from generation to generation. That's cool. On the other hand, it almost seems like a comic book move, like where comic books will bring somebody back from the dead, like they'll kill Superman and then bring him back a few issues later. I feel like bringing this lightsaber back is almost like bringing it back from the dead, and that's what they did from Empire. So that's kind of my mixed feelings about it. On the one hand, I think it's so cool to bring back this piece. I mean, it's history within the Star Wars galaxy, and it's also so historical just out in movie making. I mean, this was like the first lightsaber, so it's kind of neat to bring it back for that reason. But at the same time, maybe it should have just stayed dead, dead for a lightsaber. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section. I'm not quite sure entirely what I think. I'm very conflicted.